managing multiple demands. You know, like that song by Queen, Under Pressure, pushing down on me, pushing down on you. You know that one? Yeah. Are we are under pressure? I mean, if you're a knowledge worker and you're watching this right now, there's just, we know what pressure feels like, right? And it just seems like as time goes on and as technology improves, it doesn't actually make life any easier. It just compounds it. I'm still waiting for AI to make my life a whole lot easier. Well, it has in some regard. But wow, I mean, looking at your inbox right now, like if your inbox could talk, what would it say? Multitasking is something that we turn to, right? When we're under pressure, we try and sort of juggle all these different things at the same time. But research shows us that it drops our IQ by 10 to 15 points. And the work that a guy called David Rock at Harvard was doing, he says that if you're doing 3 to 4 things at the same time, you dumb yourself down to that of an 8-year-old child. And you don't even know it, which is really, really interesting, right? So we're under pressure, we multitask, and also we react to who's shouting the loudest. You know, is it our boss? Is it a client? And the most urgent. These are the things that we react to. And then we can also feel, which compounds our stress, is sort of guilt about sort of unfinished work. And then as we are under pressure and we're feeling the stress, we also then go through an amygdala hijack, which is where our smarty pants part of the brain, which is the prefrontal cortex, it is affected negatively, and a large part of it shuts down because we're in a fight, flight, freeze. So we have to fight something, but there's nothing to fight. It's just a looming deadline, and it's causing us a stress response that is affecting our ability to think properly, which is going to screw up everything. I mean, it's a vicious circle. So one of the techniques really is just box breathing, and I'm sure you've heard of it. It's 4 breaths in, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4, and then breathe in again for 4, and just keep going, right? So it's 4 in, hold, 4 out, hold. Very, very easy to remember. And this is then going to calm the nervous system and then bring our brain back online, because it's been shut down, it's been offline. Another really awesome thing is the Eisenhower principle, or the Eisenhower matrix, and it breaks up into these 4 quadrants that you can see here. There's the do it now, important and urgent. Not so urgent but important, the decide, schedule the time to do it. Not important but urgent, delegate who can do it for you, and then just delete. It's not urgent or it's not important. There's no reason to even look at it or do it. So what can we do immediately? Well, some execution hacks, right? Look at time blocks, block your time off, and try to set boundaries. Do the big stuff in the morning. Your brain is still fresh. And if we procrastinate and leave it till the end of the day, we're going to worry about it the whole day, and then it's going to mess up our day and add more stress on our plate. So just get it done. Just do it, as Nike says. The Pomodoro technique is something I love. It's the tomato timer technique. Just set those focus time blocks, as we said, but we're re-emphasizing it. 25 minutes focus, 5-minute break, etc., and until you get to a 30-minute break. And then use your calendar. Put everything in your calendar, your to-do, all right? And then tick it off. Boom, 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 boom. It's done. And set those beautiful boundaries with people, with even yourself, okay? Because 47% of our interruptions are internal. So there's a couple of little hacks that we can do. There's something called the physiological sigh, which is like 2 breaths in and a long breath out, like... So you know when you're crying and you automatically do that, like it's such a powerful thing to do, actually, okay? Because it does help our regulation for the nervous system. So try it. And then nice long breath. That's called a physiological sigh. Also label the emotions. So if there's emotions coming up, label them. I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. And then the power of that emotion tends to dissipate just by being aware of it. Name it to tame it is what we say in the psychological terms. And then what can we control? Let's focus on one thing that we can control. Because if we feel like we're losing control, there's so many different moving parts. What is one thing that I feel that I can do and I feel I have control over? And that's going to make a really big difference, a definite big difference, okay? So think about it on a scale of 1 to 10. Right now, how many browsers do you have open on your desktop? And do you feel like they're judging you? So imagine like you could, in your mind, right, just, or your computer, both, just create a postponed folder and drag everything into the folder and close all your windows down and stop the music from playing, and then it's clean, it's clear. Maybe let's spend a moment in that clarity. What would that feel like, where everything is just, we've just tidied up? And now we choose to pull one thing out of that folder. Maybe it's something, a thought that we want to think about. Or maybe it's a physical thing on your desktop that you want to pull out and start working on. But just that one thing. And then do it. And if you can, it's done. And then delete it or save it somewhere else. And then the next thing. Rather than everything on your desktop and all your tabs and browsers open, which is just, as we know, a sign of chaos. So yeah, thanks for watching and for managing these multiple demands in our time. Wishing you the best with it. Take care.